Bruce Gas, aka Token 2. You know I had to drop a track for my boy. Where you at? Yeah, been in your rest the boys, I ain't telling baby. On the heart. Nigga, I ain't signed to no label. Hey, Bruce Gas putting no fights on the table. Calling that boxing since Kane versus Abel. Smoking so much gas, you would think that shit was fake. All the people shampoo like Muhammad Ali. Shut up, Bruce Gas. One day we gon' meet. Yeah, we gon' blow it down. We gon' smoke hella weed. Yeah, we gon' blow it down. Bruce with the hella shots, feel like Tyson with the people. Little Glock on my side, but it hit just like Isaac Cruz. Shout man, chat real shit. That's my fucking dude. We always cooking on the panel. Strapped to my side, I ain't talking about no sin. Bruce passed me the blunt, I'ma light it like a candle. Hey, non-stop bars, man, I always spit flames.
Like that music.
Just want to. We're on Facebook too, man. We're cooking with gas over here.
Feel like Bruce Gas always got a different strain. Bitch, you ain't like me, you could never feel my pain. You win and you lose, well, this the fight game. Don't beef on the net and the shit won't change. Said that on the stream, gotta do it for the game. Said that on the stream, gotta do it for the chat. I ain't undisputed. Yeah, hold on, I ain't undisputed, but I want all the straps.
All right, man. That's my man. In fact, he's in the audience right now, man. Big Say So. That's the guy who wrote my song right there. It's him.
Wow, that's cool.
I mean, I tell you, I'm honored to have it, bro. He says part 2's coming soon. You heard him, bro. Big Say So 150, man. He's got a lot of names out there. He's one of my brothers. He's been around since day one, man. Shout him out for sure. And everybody else, man. Hey, thank you guys for coming in here, bro. I got the 2-time heavyweight champ of the world, Terrible Tim Witherspoon, with me, man. Champ. Merry Christmas, brother.
Hey, how you feel, Bruce? Glad to be here.
Merry Christmas, my man.
Oh no. Okay, we have Leon coming on later, I guess.
Oh yeah. Leon just gave me a text. He said to text him the number. Usually I call him, but we'll wait a few minutes. He'll come in here. We'll let a few people bop in here, man. Shout out.
A lot of stuff. Leon know a whole lot of stuff. I wasn't really surprised. I was just waiting for him to let all this information out. You know, it was really good info. He did it on the show before.
Oh yeah, man. You know, and Leon, he didn't want to come on YouTube too much because it's kind of like a waste of his time. You know, Leon's a guy where when Leon deserves a big audience, he deserves a big payday. We're little nickel and diamonds over here, and I'm honored to have Leon come on. Shit, I'm honored to have the 2-time heavyweight champ of the world come on here, man.
Leon got knowledge of things that happened that led up to a lot of different big-time boxers' future. Leon know a lot. You know, he was in there. He was like, "Whoa! If they would have did this to me, this would have happened. If they would have did this," he said, "Man, I told them all they had to do was this, and they didn't do it." And so that's how things turned out. We know a lot of stuff.
And you got a lot to say about the big event we had Saturday night, all the heavyweights in Saudi.
Oh yeah. I did too. And one of the main things was a lot of these boxers too. They don't exactly like express straight out, like talk directly to you about the knowledge or what should have done. They talk about feelings. Oh man, I'll be ready next time. This wasn't emotionally right. But you don't hear him saying, well, you know what? I didn't keep my right hand up. I didn't block this. I didn't slip and throw the punch. Or, you know, when he was attacking me, I didn't do this. All you heard was just words of feelings, but actual skills. I listen to I listen to everybody, and everybody deserves to be listened to, and there's no problem. But I'll be looking out for guys if they really know how to turn that corner with that right hand, you know, block that punch instead of just saying things, you know, just saying stuff, you know, well, we're going to get better next time. But they never say what they're going to get better at. I can do that. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
So Deontay Wilder didn't talk about blocking the punch. He didn't talk about slipping. I love that brother. He didn't talk about slipping. He didn't talk about keeping his defense tight. He just talked about his feelings. So that just led me to really learn that. And he shouldn't be upset with me that his skill knowledge is not really as high as it what people might think it is, because he knocked you out with that right hand. He knocked you out with that right hand, and he could get somebody to make him throw it even better than what it is, and throw it different ways. He depends on the straight right hand, and he thought that they're like the hook right too. But the bottom line is, I see these things. I see these things, Bruce, and I be like saying, "Whoa, what can we do? We just keep on enjoying the boxing stuff and keep on doing what we're doing."
I don't think his head is into it. Let me shout out because come in here because I don't want to get far behind. And bro,
yeah, go ahead, do all that.
We appreciate everybody that's coming in the room, man.
Right.
BNN, my friend BNN came in. He came in earlier and gave us a shout out. Daniel Berry, I see Daniel all over the place. Cue Ball, my man, shout out to you. Skywalker Boxing, shout out my brother Skywalker. That's another Tim. You remember Skywalker?
They make the show. That's who make the show. We just come on and talk, but all the guys, all the women, men, whoever come to the show, that's who make the show. We just
absolutely, man. Yep. Knockout Ned, my brother, Knockout Ned. Daniel Agnew, how you doing, my brother? Yeah, I knew he was in Topalis. That was an amazing. It's fun. It was on like 4:30 this morning. I woke up out of it. There was a super bantamweight title fight. It was a unification fight. It was the Monster Inui from Japan and Marlon Topalis. I think he's a WBA and WBC, and anyway, all four belts were unified today, and it was a hell of a fight, and everybody watched that one for sure, man. My friend Big Say So, shout out to you, man. My brother Nelly Content, man, shout out to you, bro. Rolling with the punches. Thank you for coming in here, man.
What's the Japanese boxer? Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
No,
go ahead.
My brother, we're rolling with the punches of the YouTube legend himself, and Dr. Paul, bro, happy birthday. I believe you said your birthday today or tomorrow, man.
Mine's just tomorrow.
Tim Witherspoon's birthday tomorrow, too, man. I think Dr. Paul.
My sister's is the day.
Yeah, the whole Witherspoon family got birthdays in December, don't they?
Just 3 of us so far. November, December is a big month.
I saw them all on Facebook, man. Adari, how you doing, my bro? Thank you for coming by, man. Anybody else? I don't want to miss them out in here, man. You guys appreciate the comments, appreciate the action in here, man. And hey, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna give Leon a call, make sure to see if he did get my my text.
Good. And while you're doing that, I'll just briefly do a little talking about. We was talking about not Dante Wilder, but we was talking about the heavyweight that's don't let my we was talking about Dante Wilder. I'm just up there. We was talking about Dante Wilder and his skills and stuff like that, and a lot of the other boxers, because that's what's happening now. So he didn't look really that good. I'm down with him. I love the brother. I love Malik Scott. But I would love to hear him express knowledge of boxing with the way he throw his right hand, the way he do stuff. And I was saying to other people, I don't think
you have dialed is not in sir.
Oh, that's not the number I want.
I don't think that he could do that. I don't think they could do that. And it's time for him to really dig deep down and really see what's going on in the boxing game. Have a good jab, have a good defense, learn how to block jabs. Don't rush in when the bell rings. Shoot your artillery in, okay? Just like in the war, they shoot the bombs first. Boom. Soften the land up and maybe, whatever. And they spread, they mess up a lot of things and then move in for the kill. So when that bell rings, make sure you know how to block and make sure you know how to jab real good and keep your defense tight. You going for a lot of different kills.
Yes, sir.
I'm on the train. Give me 2 more stops and I can talk to you for a few minutes.
Okay.
I gotta wait the train get out of the tunnel.
Okay, brother.
What's up, Leon? It's Big Tim.
I'll call you.
Leon will be coming on, man. I'll tell you, 80 years old and he's getting around New York on the subway and man.
And you know everybody.
and he knows everybody for sure, bro. For sure, man. We put a little.
He witnessed a whole lot of really serious conversations between promoters and boxers. He used to get all type of box. He used to feed you know how you feed a boxer to build him up. He knew just how to do that. He was an expert. I'm talking about going all the way back in the Ali days. They had Leon getting opponents, getting the fighters together, making the matches, and he did a really good job. He really good job. And he gonna tell some fantastic stories because he was right there. I'm like, I was around him too, but he was around Ali, all of them, Frazier. He know the words. Once he come on, boy, that is knowledge. I'm telling you.
I'm honored to talk to Leon. I'm lucky that I talk to Leon about once a week, just like I talk to you. But man, he gives me some of those stories, bro. He knows the days, he knows the dates, he's been at ringside. He's just an amazing individual, bro.
How you doing? This my baby from this my daughter. She don't want to be on camera. Oh, that's my baby right there. This my baby, everybody she's originally from Youngstown, but she lives in Georgia now. That's my daughter, India. That's India. Say hi, India. Hello. She fine as hell too. Yeah, I'm getting ready. I'm gonna call you when I'm finished, okay? All right, love you too, boo boo. You all right?
Yes, I was calling.
All right, love you, Mom. I'm gonna call you back.
Okay.
All right, bye bye. Well, my boo boo called me. All right, I'm sorry. That was
that's so beautiful, man. There ain't nothing like family. And nothing like
my birthday. My birthday's tomorrow. Go ahead.
66 years old, bro, and you look like you could strap on those gloves now and go 12 rounds with anybody out there. You know it. But hey, what do you think at 38 years old? Is there anything left in Deontay Wilder, man? Because I'll tell you, he's on that ayahuasca now, and when you're on those psychedelics, believe me, man.
Ayahuasca, what's that?
It's a hallucinogenic. It's to get your mind and your spirit. You have a spiritual guide. You pay this money. You go to these resorts. Oh, I think we got Lee. I think that's our Uncle Leon calling us up over here, man.
You gotta let me talk though about that.
All right, we'll definitely talk about that, Leon.
My brother, Happy New Year to everybody that's on. What's going on in boxing? I got about 20 minutes for you. What's going on in boxing? What happened Saturday night, y'all, in Saudi Arabia? What the hell is going on with the kid from Alabama?
He has to turn something down, don't he?
Leon, are you on the road right now, bro? I got some really nasty background noise happening.
Well, we all understand that
Leon, you gotta turn something down. We can't hear that good.
When you can use your biggest weapon that you use for 40 some odd fights.
Leon, 1 minute. Is something messing up we can't hear that good. You got to turn it down.
He's on the phone.
Oh, he's on the phone?
Come on now. I'm doing at the table to you and Timmy. You're not going to wait me now.
Okay, go ahead.
What happened in Saudi Arabia? That happened to Wilder sooner or later. What do you want me to say?
He said he wants a fight. He wants to fight with Anthony Joshua now. He still wants that fight. You think there's any way it's going to be made?
The powers to be is going to make it happen because it's an economic fight. Now it's an economic fight. Now Shelly have to do things on their terms because he lost. Not only he's no longer, he's still in the top ratings to get a shot at the crown. They can do this the fourth fight. Like the old town with Wilder. I think it would sell better with him and Joshua, unless they take the fight to England. I spoke with Shelly office today. Shelly's upset. He said he don't know what he's going to buy the kid to do. That's what Shelly Finkel's office reached out to me and told me. Shelly don't know what he's going to do. He's going to think about it after the holidays and the middle of January. He's going to call the kid and they decide what they want to do. From my understanding, Big Baby Miller is all over. He's done. So what can you say? The Saudis got their hand in boxing. You can't write the script no better than that. Me and you talked about it the other day.
No, the South. That's what's happening. That's what's happening right now, man. The Saudis are going to run. They're going to run the whole show pretty soon. I told you that, Leon. And you told me Tank just going
to only run part of the show. They are not smarter than AM. AM got all the weapons. AM got all the upcoming Olympics and the stars. They're going to have to deal with the snake. I call him the snake, but he's my friend, Robert AM. They're going to have to deal with him. Because Eddie don't have no backup. Now, Eddie got champions, but Eddie don't have no backup. So y'all see what I'm saying? I know if Timmy's on, Timmy understand what I'm saying. Is Timmy on, Bruce?
Timmy's right here.
I'm here.
Hey, Tim. So,
I was trying to talk to you.
What I'm saying, Timmy understands the power to be across that water because he fought across that water. He know the economics over there because he fought over there. So in order to make the Joshua fight, Shelly gonna have to take the short end of the stick. And Timmy understands that as well as I understand that. Meaning that they are not going to have no circle. They're going to have to take what Eddie Hearn gives because he lost on Saturday night. It's not like he won. They had bargaining power. He was the world champion. He fought for the title 2 more times and lost. Shelly don't have that bargain power no more. He went out to win the Saturday night. So Shelly has to humble himself and get the kid probably 6 more million and maybe 8 or 10 and call it good night. He's 38 years old. He's beat up. We have to look at these commissioners. What were the commissioners?
You talking about Dante? You talking about Dante Wilder is 38 years old.
He's 38, Timmy.
Yeah, and see,
you
Bruce.
gotta understand.
See, Bruce.
He's not a 38 like when you was a 38 when you fought Gonzalez.
I understand that. So Bruce.
When Larry was 38 when he fought Mike, he's not that kind of fighter. He don't have them kind of weapons. Ernest Shaver when he fought Larry, when he fought Ali at 39, he don't have that weapon. All he has is the big right hand, and he couldn't deliver Saturday night. Joseph Parker, he's worse than Tony Tubb and Greg Page put together. And Timmy, you fought Tony Tubb and Greg Page.
Okay. So when as a boxer and stuff, and now I'm a teacher, I believe that 38 don't mean that much if you're in good shape. If you haven't been like had any hard. Wait a minute. I'm talking about from a boxer's. Hold on, Leon. Hold on. I'm talking from a boxer, somebody that experienced. If you got the right skills, I don't care how you being too old is obviously, you can't be fighting. But 38.
But Timmy, you got to look at it. You had a master trainer. He had a waterway trainer that only knew how to fight one way.
I'm trying to get into that, Leon. I'm trying to get into that.
You know what I'm saying, Timmy? You had Tim Robinson. He didn't have Tim Robinson.
No, what I'm trying to tell you, that's what I was saying.
Mark Wheeler wasn't no great trainer. He was a great fighter, a great Golden Glove, and a great Olympian.
That's what I'm trying to explain to you.
With that right hand, even in the Olympics, all he had was the right hand. And it's all over.
I'm trying to explain. That's what I'm trying to explain to you. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I don't know what he's gonna do, and don't care what he's gonna do because it ain't benefiting me, it ain't benefiting you. You try to get him,
I care. No, I care. I care about it. I
what
care.
I don't understand, like I told you last night, why would you pick a guy to train you that you knocked out in 2 rounds? That don't even make sense.
That would make me care even more. That would make me care even more because I'm a boxer. I'm a former champion. You know what I'm saying? That would make me care even more to go in there and try to talk to him and change.
I understand what you're saying, champ, but group, like I told Timmy last night, they only want guys that they can dictate to. They know they couldn't dictate to Timmy, so they brought in Malik Scott, give him some big paydays.
Wait a minute. Give me 15 seconds. Give me 15 seconds.
And he made more in the second period, right, than he made in his whole career.
Right, but give me 15 seconds. I would let them. Listen, once they bring me into the. Wait a minute, Leon. Once they bring me into the camp, that's when I would convince them and show them what they're doing wrong in terms of skills and everything. It's a game you gotta play. Convince them. Once I get into the camp, I would show them. So it's all different methods on how you deal with a certain situation. Go ahead.
But I understand that, groups understand that, and anybody that know you and saw you fight 20 years ago, they know what type of fighter you was. But you gotta understand, them guys, if they ain't running the show, they don't want nobody around them that they can't dictate to. That's why they brought in Malik Scott instead of you. Because Malik, they know he never made no money. He's gonna work with the kid. He can spar with the kid. That's the lesson sparring partner they gotta bring in, and they can dictate to him. JD's is the motherfucker because he worked for me and Butch Lewis. So I understand how this thing goes. And you know it, Timmy. You was inside the room. So you know how it goes.
Just let me say something. Hold on.
Now we're gonna move on. Now, Timmy, let me ask you something. Do you think
let me finish saying something. Let me finish saying something. I would let wait a minute. I would let them just wait a minute. I would let them dictate all they want. I don't care what kind of dictate they dictate. As long as I can get in there with Deontay Wilder and show him the light. I don't care what all this. They can tell me I can't drink coffee. I can't go drinking. I can't do this. I can't. As long as I get in there with Deontay Wilder and show him and let him know, I don't care what they do. If they tell me to go jump in the lake, I'm not going to do that. But if you know what I'm saying, if they want to control, they can control. Long as me and Deontay Wilder got a good understanding. I don't care what. It ain't going to hurt my feelings.
Tim,
I know Dante need help.
They want a yes man, bro. They want a yes man. You're not a yes man.
Jimmy, you can't help him.
You gotta understand what I'm trying to say.
You can't help him, Jimmy. He had 40-something fights. You can't help him.
Listen, Leon, you never boxed before. I know I can help him. I'm a former heavyweight champion. I'm a heavyweight champ of the world, and I know that I can help this brother. I know for a fact. I wouldn't get on this. I wouldn't get on this podcast if I didn't know I could.
What can you do with a 30-year-old body? Jimmy, you can't resurrect all the time. I've been in boxing 56 years. You can't resurrect him. The man is 38 years old. What you gonna do with him?
I've done it before. It could be done.
You can't resurrect this, Timmy. It's no.
I'm a boxer. Leon, I'm a boxer. I'm a champion.
Right.
I know it can be done.
I know you was world champion. I was with you twice. But you got to understand, Timmy, We don't know even if the boxing commission in around the world is going to give him a license again. This man is true. Y'all don't want to accept that he's true. That's what I think. That's my opinion.
I'll tell you, bro.
It's not that bad. It's not that bad as you're saying. It's not that bad as you're saying.
Now, Tim, let me ask you this question. Do you think that Big Baby Miller is through? Do you and Bruce think that he's through? Big Baby Miller. Forget about Waller. That's history.
You know, he's only got one loss, Leon. I think if he gets his ass back in the gym and he gets his head straight, I think he can still do some damage in the heavyweight division.
So, Bruce, you saying that if Big Baby Miller get that weight off him, he still can make some noise?
I think so, bro. I mean, you're gonna tell me that he's done, but it's not up to me and it's not up to you. It's what he's gonna do. And I think if he gets his ass in the gym and gets a good trainer like Tim Witherspoon, I think he can still make some money and still make some big fights.
I just don't think that his people have the brain to bring in the right people to get him in shape.
Now he do got a point. He do got a point on that. Now Leon, he got a point on that. They don't know how to bring in the right people. They don't know how to bring in the right people. He's right about that. Go ahead, Leon. Go ahead, Lee.
I just think that Big Baby Miller, in my opinion, being around Timmy, Bone Crush, and all of them, I just think he don't.
He's all right. He's all right.
That's just my opinion. Timmy, you were champ of the world twice, and you had Sam Roberts. I just don't think that Big Baby has the willpower. Bruce, do you think he has the willpower left to really get in shape? What you think, Bruce?
Well, hey, it's either that or go back to Las Vegas and be a bodyguard for Floyd or be a bouncer at a strip joint. I think that's going to be the motivation for him. He can make those 6-7 figure paydays.
I just don't see it yet, Bruce. You and Timmy can see something that I don't see. I just don't see Big Baby putting in the work.
Hey, how about that?
It depends who he be around.
Really getting in the gym and
Hey, I want to to the audience, man. Excuse the volume, but Uncle Leon is on the subway in New York, so we're getting some New York City street lights here.
But listen, it was good, guys. Bruce, I'll talk to you later. I'm on the subway. There's so much noise, y'all can't really hear me.
Oh, that's what it is. Okay, let's go, Bruce. Okay. All right, Leon. Talk to you later. Love you, homie.
Yeah, that was the great Leon Muhammad, man. You know,
Leon.
it was great to have him on here. In fact, Leon was was your manager, wasn't he, Tim?
No.
He did something. He worked in your corner. He did something for you in your career. No,
he was a matchmaker.
Right, I have the egg on my face.
You know, James Schuler, and the Schuler family. He was married to his sister, his aunt, or something like that. They were tight. I was tight with James Schuler before he died, Marty and all of them. And Leon was married to. I've been knowing Leon a long time. He knows a whole lot of stuff, and he witnessed it, you know. But when he's talking about, I can't talk to you a whole lot about him and his engagements with Bob Arum and all them. I'm just listening to him, and they're really credible. But I can tell you how boxing is. I was in training camps. We're gonna get right back to you guys that's waiting and back in line. Just let me finish a little bit, and Bruce is gonna let you guys and talk to you guys, okay? So I learned a whole lot. I had a really good trainer, and it's really eating my heart out watching Anthony Joshua, Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury. All these guys don't have the skills that we had during our era. You know, blocking punches in front of your face and relaxing, and you know, having a defense at all, and talking about the Philly shell. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got it confused. So the bottom line is that those fighters that he was saying, I love that brother Leon that's saying he's 38. I'm not even thinking about no age. Come on, man. You could get in shape at 38, at 40, even in between 40 and 45. If you got the skills, you're going to knock them young boys out. All you got to do is get your arms tight, keep your arms in shape, lifting, get these tight to take the punches so you can counter back, keep that good jab, and a good defense. I believe, Bruce, and I've been doing it for a while. It could be done. Yeah, it could be done. 38 to me is just get in shape and be around the right people.
Well, you got a different set of genetics, bro. I mean, look at you. You're going to be 66 tomorrow, and man, you still look like you're 38. So
maybe 50. You not be putting the aloe vera. My daughter said the other day, Dad. She said, Dad, your face look good. I said, Lynette, I've been putting on that there aloe vera when I be making the smoothies because somebody told me about it. It's just shiny. That's all. See it? It's shiny, and that aloe vera.
It's healthy, man. It's healthy. And I don't know if Deontay Wilder, I don't know if he's taking care of his body like yours. Well, because what we were talking about before, Leon.
He's in good shape. He didn't really.
Yeah, but physical, yes, but mental. I was telling you, and we were talking about it. The ayahuasca. That's the hallucination.
All you need is a boxing teacher.
You're forgetting. We were talking about ayahuasca. That's the hallucinogenic that he's on right now.
He don't need a looser.
No, he doesn't need it. No boxers need that. Mayhem and Miracles, my sister. Salute to Mayhem and Miracles. Troy Graham rolling with the punches. Cue ball. I didn't want to interrupt when Leon was talking because we had a tough time listening to him. So I want to be quiet there.
Want to read some of the guys' stuff. Our people that we love.
Oh yeah. D-Ray for sure. Thank you for coming by. But dude, Tim, I took hallucinogenics from the years 1971 till about 1976, and I did all of them, bro. I didn't do ayahuasca, but I did acid, mescaline, mushrooms, poppy seeds, peyote. Psilocybin. I mean, so many different hallucinogenics. You can't fight people like Deontay Wilder did, and you can't be under the effects of those things, man. You can't do it. You can't.
All he needs is somebody.
No. When he's taking that shit, bro, he doesn't have the killer instinct. I saw him when he was in Saudi Arabia, and I liked him because I liked his attitude. He's doing selfies with people. He's being the nicest guy, but he's not the killer. He needs to be the killer. He's the one-punch knockout artist. He's too happy right now. He's made too much money. He don't want to hurt anybody. He wants to do the ayahuasca.
Oh, he'll hurt somebody. It's just that he don't have the skills to give him the positive thinking of doing that when he get into the ring. I keep emphasizing that. Look, if he blocked all those shots and knocked the brother, what's his name, the last brother, if he learned how to block instead of doing all this, we wouldn't be in this shit. We wouldn't even be talking about that. If he learned how to block, jabs, slip, throw punches behind, defense when somebody, instead of doing this too much, if he knew how to do that, we wouldn't be talking.
Yeah, that's all it is. He's 38 years old. He's set in his ways. He's not going to learn. You're not going to be able to teach him that because he's not going to want to accept it. And bro, and the thing I'm saying is that ayahuasca, his mind is blown. He don't want to fight. He don't want to get up at 5 o'clock.
Okay, so I understand that. But if he does, then he need to make the right decision. Get somebody that's going to show him how to do what he has to do. I understand that he has these different things wrong or whatever's going on. If he want to change whatever people saying and stuff, he need to go ahead and get somebody that's going to show him something, or else just go back and retire this stuff. But like I said, all the stuff he taking, all that, he don't need that. He needs somebody to teach him how to say A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K. And now to teach him trigonometry. He need education. That's all in the box. That's all. All this other stuff.
That guy, salute. Yeah, but Just Franks, thank you for coming by, man. Yeah, but I got a text. Let me read this text and see who's hitting me up over here, man.
A jab wouldn't have hurt, mate. It says Bruce Gas. Okay, Jazz and more. Okay, salute. That's just Frank.
Just Frank, yeah. All right,
You
now
got
somebody.
with the punches. It's not that Bruce. It's not that Bruce. It's not. It's not the killer instinct. It's the fact that he doesn't run and had something he beat up as his trainer. So no. I've been saying that he knocked his trainer out and he hired him as his he's not as a trainer. He knocked Scott out. But you know, that's just something that happened. All he has to do is make the right decision, get the right person in his corner, and we wouldn't be doing a podcast like this. I'm telling you. I ain't gotta be in the corner. I ain't gotta be in this corner. Just have me in your camp, and you're gonna see what I'm talking about.
I think he should have done that a few years ago, champ. He really should have, man.
Boxer, I think he still can do something now.
Nah, he's lost 3 of his last 4 fights. The one before that was questionable. I mean, I don't know. I don't
think he want to end his career like this. I don't think he want to end his career like this. So I do believe if he get the right things done, he can come back. Ali did it. A lot of other fighters did it. Leave that. Try to taper that other stuff down and get teach. That's all he needs is somebody to teach him this here, not all that other stuff. He thinks something wrong, and really all it is getting the right teacher. How to use the fight. He didn't have his defense properly.
How come he couldn't land the right hand on Saturday? That's his punch. That's his killer punch. He relies on that. That's his live or die bread and butter. He couldn't land. I don't think he landed one good solid right hand behind the head when the guy was holding him. When Parker, when they were in clinches, he put a knot on his head from those boom. He's hitting him with these crazy shots, but he doesn't have the fundamentals, Tim. I don't think he does, man. I think it'd take a lot. I think you needed to get him years ago. I think right now, I think he's if he's doing the ayahuasca, that took the killer instinct out of him right there. Let
me tell you a story. I was beginning professional, and they would call him my trainer around to train different people. He trained Mike Rossman. He trained Eddie Mustafa Muhammad. He helped Muhammad Ali when he fought George Foreman. Was it George Foreman? Yeah, he helped them when he fought Larry Holmes. And they called Slim in to rejuvenate Eddie Mustafa, and he did. He went on and won the title. Everybody thought Eddie was finished. This is where I learned this stuff from. My trainer. I was with him when they called him to come in and train this guy and straighten him up. Eddie Mustafa had a big heart. He ain't give a damn about nobody. But he had a problem with the way he threw his left hook and other things. And then when he got Slim, I was the sparring partner. He won the title. And he defended it like 3 or 4 times. Mm-hmm. He got Slim molded him up. Everybody thought Eddie was finished. Boom. Slim did it. He did that with somebody else too. He did that he trained Mike Rossman at the same gym right down there at the Italian market in Philly where Rocky made the movie. That's where I would go every day. Where Sylvester Stallone made the movie. Right down there, I would go there every day and train. And Mike Rossman, the Jewish bomber, was in there, and Slim was in there. But I had another trainer that was rubbish. He was a nice old man. I feel bad about it. So he passed away. His name was Old Man Booker. But Slim was in there showing tight Mike Rossman, all this slick stuff. And then when I went to training camp, he showed Eddie Mustafa the same thing. He knocked out Victor Galindez. He did really good. So that's why I believe like that, Bruce. That you can always come back because my trainer did it. My trainer did it slim, and everybody gave him respect. Everybody.
Done.
That's why I believe it can happen. If he's living a good life, not really partying, going out and doing these things, and he still can do it. I'm not doing it because there could be money down the line for if he say, hey, Tim, come help me. That's not. I'm doing it because I know he can do it. Not because of the money. Look, if he say no, what can I say? If Anthony Joshua say no, there's nothing I can do. I was already heavyweight champion of the world. I just trying to make money some other way. I'm not greedy. I'm honest. Kind of like so. Any of those guys, Anthony Joshua, if they want me, it's cool. If they don't, what can I say? But this is hurting legacy and history and stuff. Things could be changed. I'm telling you, I've seen these things. I was around the old timers, Bruce, and that's why I keep saying this. Slim would never give up. If you okay, 38, if you 40 something, Slim wouldn't give up. Slim would say, man, you could do this. All you got to do is have the right movement, have your body strong, and be in good shape. That's why I'm like this. That's all.
We got to get some of these younger guys to come and see you, man, because you know, I don't think you want to do any traveling about this time, do you? Or would you?
It depends. You want to read some of the stuff?
Let's see, man. I see my brother Carl's out there, the boxing kangaroo himself from Australia, man. Shout out to my man Carl.
Okay.
Saluting us, bro. Troy Graham, if you wanted to stop in here, I did shoot you a link. And Drunken Irishman, my brother Carlos, man. Shout out to you, bro. Hey, thanks for putting that fire there, bro.
That's right. Wilder doesn't, hold up, let me read it. Wilder doesn't listen to any of his trainers. Okay, so it doesn't matter. Now, maybe he can listen to somebody like me. Maybe he can. I met him before. I'm not saying, look, if you don't, that's life. But the bottom line, if he doesn't want to take heed and listen to other people, advice and stuff like that, he's not going to go down in history as one of the greatest or whatever like that. You got to be able to take some type of. Ali even listened to my trainer Slim. Slim was trying to show him to do certain things, and Ali listened to him a little bit. Ali's like, oh, okay, and it worked. I'm serious, Bruce. That's what I believe in. I believe in Slim was a good trainer. I could talk pretty good. If I have any damages, it's because maybe I did drink beer and I drank.
I got more damage than you do, man.
Huh?
And I've got more damage than you do. And all I had competition was with the Nuggets. That's
What's Kangaroo saying, Bruce?
He says, can you ask Tim if there's any fighter in today's heavyweight division that could have mixed it with the guys of the 80s and the 90s?
Okay. Let me think. Shannon Briggs is kind of like borderline with us, so he's not with.
How about Big Baby Anderson?
Big Baby Anderson. Listen,
I want to ask Leon about him too when he was here. Go ahead, bro. I'm sorry.
No problem. Big Baby Anderson is durable, and you would have to be in shape, or else he'll make you look bad. If you try to look at him, oh, he's big and heavy. I think I can not. No, he's durable. You hit him, he take good shots. I mean, but the bottom line is you still would have to be in shape to fight him because he don't care. He's durable, he's big, and he's strong. He's like one of those street fighters too. Coming, bang, bang, and he don't care. From the last time I seen him. So I would have to train hard because he's durable. I would have to train real hard, but he probably would do okay. But I think because a lot of them other fighters was in shape, they had good, like decent skills, shooting, throwing punches. Big Baby would lose against Tubbs because Tubbs, he's he get out the way, hit you with punches. I don't think Tubbs would be able to knock him out. Oliver McCall, that would be a hard fight for a Big Baby because Oliver would punch really good. Let's go on some more. You have the fighters. If you put him up against Baby, I think he would get he would lose decisions, or I don't know. Depends how hard the other guy punch. He get knocked out.
How about Blood Green? How would Blood Green do?
Okay. Now I think Blood Green would get a decision because Big Baby could take a punch. He could take a punch. And Blood will move out the way, throwing his punches. But Blood would have to watch out about him because he big and durable, and he does got a little sting on his punches. So Blood would have to like box him. Blood won't be able to stay inside with him because he's strong. He's strong.
Mm-hmm. Now they were. Did you watch the whole card on Saturday?
Like who? Like what?
Herjavec was on there. Did you see her? Did you see him? The European guy. He's like the #1 IBF contender, and he knocked out an Australian guy, in first round knockout. It was a total.
But I only watched I watched a little bit of Anthony Joshua. I'm gonna go back and watch that, and I watched the Deontay Wilder. That's all. So I'm gonna go back, Bruce, and watch these fights. So when stuff come up, I know exactly how to tell people what's going on. But I'm never giving up on a boxer. He never really got beat up bad in none of these fights. He can really do it. Now they telling him to get all this therapy stuff, and all he needs is a trainer. I don't dislike Malik. I love that brother. All Deontay Wilder needs is a trainer. What y'all spending all that money for? He needs somebody to teach him.
Champ, I've never seen you worked up like this, man. It's almost like you seem like you're on a mission. You want to let him know.
I care about Deontay Wilder. I care about Anthony Joshua. I'm retired. I care about these young guys. You know, I care about boxing and what direction it's going in. And these guys, all they got to do is bring back an old timer, somebody that got some skills to show their boxers some stuff. Now, I love Malik, but I was saying this all along at the other shows. Why did they get Malik Scott to train Deontay Wilder when everybody was talking about it? Everybody. It wasn't only me. I wasn't the one. There was a million other people talking about it, and I just happened to say it on the show. I said, well, and I'm cool with Malik, but I also want to help Dante and other boxers. So when he was talking about he had Malik, and then when they said, oh damn, he knocked the trainer out, everybody was saying it. He knocked the guy out that's training him. And so that was a bad move. That was a bad move. So that led me to believe that Dante doesn't know a whole lot. He doesn't know a lot. I love the brother, and now he got this therapy stuff. All he needed was a teacher. It would have been cheaper. All he needed was a teacher, somebody to teach him. And all he had to do was listen, Bruce. That's all. What are you getting all this guy? Oh, therapy. Look, I'm a warrior. I don't want no therapy. I got my manager. I'm not down on Dante or nobody. I'm just telling you from me. This is Tim talking. I don't need no therapy. Man, my mom raised me right. Hey, look, things went on, but I want my family to be proud of me. I want to be strong. I don't need no therapy. Just give me the right teacher, though. Give me the right teacher. If I got the bad teacher, I'm going to figure something out and my family, but all this therapy and all this because he's losing a fight or he doesn't look good, they're using this brother. All he needs is a teacher, man. That's all.
I got a question from the audience out there.
Yeah, go ahead.
A couple of them, actually. MZ, he said, Champ, I have a question. Do you recall the age when you found out that you ought to step down, you ought to quit?
In my situation, I was being ripped off. I love the brother that was ripping me off. I got to say that so I can move on with my life. I'm talking about Don King. Read the question again, Bruce.
No, I think he wants to know how old do you think it's time for a boxer to retire?
I do believe if you got belts. I do believe like you've been in that ring, you fought almost everybody. You made decent money. I think it would be time to like hang it up, but you have this people in some people's mind, they're like, they want to see results of certain things. So if you didn't have a good fight, it was a close decision, or you lost a fight that people think that you go win, you will probably want to stay in the game so you can go ahead and redeem that victory. And those are some of the things that make older boxers want to stay there or come back. They're on the borderline. They want to do that. So I advise that boxers with good skills and good knowledge, them to go back. But guys that's getting hit a lot, I recommend them not to. I would recommend. So I would watch the fight. And if they was getting hit a lot during their career, I would recommend them not to, even if they had a chance to be the big time guy, But if that one last chance they can get the money and everything, we have to sit down and talk. But I'm against guys.
How old were you when you had your last fight?
I can't remember. I think it had to be 40 or
40.
See, I had a good defense and I last longer because I had a good teacher. You can last longer.
How about the body though? Does the body feel, is it easier to get up when you're in your 20s and do that 5 miles?
Yeah, it's easier.
And when you're in your 30s, it's hard to do.
Oh no, it's not in the 30s. It's not. No.
No, it's not.
No,
like
not in the 30s.
And if you've got close to $100 million in the bank.
Okay, you got a point. You got a point. See. Now I was always thinking about that. That's what happened. That's what happened to Tyson Fury. I think that's what happened to all those guys up there making all that money. They relaxed, start enjoying their family. It's not their fault. You got to have some fun after all that hard work. You got to release yourself sometimes. And sometimes they wait too long and get out of shape a little bit, and you wind up losing or having a draw or something like that. Oh, that happens, Bruce. I'm a witness. It happens. You lack. Oh yeah, I'm all right. I'm the champ. I got 20 million in the bank. Yeah, I can pick my fights. You start thinking all kind of different things, but really you got to stay in shape and be ready for a fight if it comes. But they're enjoying their family right now. They're having fun. Deontay Wilder did it. Anthony Joshua did it. Tyson Fury did it. You can see the change. I saw the little change when they came out and fight, Bruce. So these are the things I know from experience. These are the things I know from experience. That's all. Go ahead, Bruce.
No, and the thing is, you weren't as fortunate enough as Deontay Wilder to have all that money when you retired, or even when you're late in your career, bro. You had to stay in the game. So MZ's like a statistician out there. He said you were 45 in your last fight, bro.
Okay, thank you.
I
would be helping the boxing industry out. If I had 50, 60 million, I would definitely take 3 or 4 or maybe 5 million, because that's a lot of money, and I would try to help boxing out. That's what I would do. Boxing gave me the chance to be a celebrity and fight great people, and I'm on a podcast today and people respect me. Let me tell you something. If I had that money, if I had 200 something million, I would try to start my own system where I wouldn't work with all the boxing people. I would go to them first because they did what they did. They helped me get there. Regardless of all the negative and the positive, I would go to them first and say, come on, man, let's make boxing a better place and area for our boxers today. Let's try to do the right thing. Let's get rid of the people. Or we don't have to get rid of the people, but let's give them the chance to do the right thing so we can make boxing number one in the whole world. This is what's on my mind. If I had the money, I would be out there helping these boxers. Let's get this stuff together, because that's what made me who I am today. I'm on your podcast. Terrible Tim Witherspoon, fought Larry Holmes, fought all the big guys. Was supposed to fight Mike Tyson. Was supposed to do this. Maybe fight Lennox Lewis. Man, I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to be on the shows. I'm going to be on the shows and talk about it. That's what helped me get to where I'm again. Look at the people on the show. They want to talk to Tim Witherspoon and Bruce Gaz.
That's it, bro. And tomorrow's Tim's birthday. If you haven't heard already, man, 67 years young tomorrow, bro.
66.
The guy, 66. My birthday's 2 days after that. It's on the 29th. And I'm going to be 69 years.
Yo, my daughters want to take me out, but I don't really want them to spend their money. I got 5 daughters and a son. My son has that gym down there in Bristol, Pennsylvania. They want to take me out and everything, man. I just don't want them. I'm going to have to do it. I got 5 daughters. I got 14 grandkids. And they want to do some stuff tomorrow. It's okay. I don't care. I don't want them spending their money. I haven't done Christmas in like 40 years.
Hey, I got another question out there. You remember the Thunder from Down Under, Jimmy Thunder?
Jimmy Thunder. I lost to Jimmy. Jimmy was a really nice guy, and And I did, you know, I knew he was strong, but I thought I'd just go over there and just win the fight, possibly maybe knock him out. And we was in another country, and I just took him lightly, and he won a decision. You know, that's just mistakes. That's just mistakes. And Jimmy came on and did a good job after I fought him. He started showing up in the public. Jimmy Thunder, and he fought some people, and he beat some fights too. Bruce, you know any fights? He won some nice fights with certain people. He won. I forgot who.
Yeah, Jimmy was a well-known fighter back in the early '90s and the '80s, man.
I know. I fought him.
I know you did, bro. Let's look up his record here. Let me punch it up here.
He passed away, didn't he?
I'm going to look it up right now.
Yeah, he passed away, I think.
Let's see here. Jimmy Thunder. Yeah, he died February 2020. Yep, in Auckland Hospital. Yep, he was born on February 3rd, 1966. Jimmy Thunder, the man from down under. Yep, man, we saw him a few times. Let me look at some of his opponents in here.
Say that again.
I'm gonna look at some of his opponents in here. I'll go through box records, see if there's any fights that I recall. They got the Tim Witherspoon fight in here. He won a unanimous decision, bro. Chris Bird. He lost to Chris Bird.
Okay,
that would have been a good fight for you, Chris Bird.
40 years old when I fought Jimmy. That's what Emzad said. Emzad.
Enzad's a good commenter up there, bro. Appreciate you.
Yeah, appreciate
you, fact finding, man.
Way to go.
Hashface Boxing, my bro. Salute, man. I'm fortunate enough to have terrible Tim Witherspoon, man. We had Leon Muhammad a little earlier. Leon was in the subway, so the communication wasn't too decent. We're in stereo over here.
Okay, Bruce. So we got a couple of minutes left. So you want to talk about? Well, I'm not saying we got a couple of minutes, but we do. It's like we've been on about an hour, right? We can go over.
Yeah.
We can go over a little bit, but we was talking about Deontay Wilder and his fight and his real quick. And we was talking about him and how things wound up in the fight and everything. And this is my last words. And I heard he was doing all kind of therapy because he was doing good in boxing. And I want the world to know that all that therapy I don't think he needs. He needs to learn how to box better. So once he started knocking everybody off the right hand, he already didn't have somebody that could teach him other stuff. So he was dependent on his right hand and never thought that he might need a lot more or something down the line. So this is what happened. Huh?
How did Jimmy Thunder neutralize? I mean, how did Joseph Parker neutralize that right hand, bro? He didn't get hit with one right hand. What was he doing?
Well, okay. So I think they practice on the right hand, and this is what boxing trainers should be doing. Whatever power or strength your opponent has, practice to nullify that, to get rid of it 2 or 3 months before the fight. If you got a good right hand, practice to block it. If your opponent got a good right hand, practice to block it for a month and a half, and you'll definitely be blocking it. If he got a good right uppercut or something they hear, practice to block it. That's what you do before fights. All that stuff like the pads, that's just exercise. But you got to break it down and do specific things that your opponent is really good at, and you got to try to notify them, get rid of it, and you'll do it when the fight comes.
Now, honestly,
with Larry Holmes, we had 3 good guys with good jabs, and for a month and a half, 2 months, we was throwing jabs, blocking them, hard jabs, blocking them. And that's how I felt really confident when I fought Larry, because we had 4 or 5 good guys with good jabs and long arms.
I don't think he listened to you, bro. I don't think, because when you listened to Slim Jim Robinson before you fought Larry Holmes, when Slim Jim said you do something, you did it.
Yeah.
I don't think he's going to pay attention. I think he's beyond that, man. I don't think you could get him to do what you said to do, what he has to do. I think he's beyond that. I think mentally He's not there anymore, man. He somebody just mentioned he raised his hands at the end of the fight. He thought he won the fight. He didn't land one solid right hand, and he raised his hand in victory after the fight. He's deluding himself, man. I don't see anything left for Deontay Wilder. You know, you sound really passionate. You want to get a hold of him and get in his camp.
No. If you want my help, I will help him. Listen, it's the people that's around him that's causing this. It's the people that's around him that's saying he needs a therapist. They need this and that because he's making all that money. Nobody says to him he needs a trainer or somebody to teach him better because they don't know no better. This is an example of a boxer that could be great, one of the greatest heavyweights in the world because his right hand is being pulled down by somebody or some people who I love them. I just don't. I'm just talking about Deontay Wilder and his skills. I don't know who the people are, but the people are not doing the right thing. That's the bottom line. Deontay Wilder, if he can get his head right, and if he can get somebody else to come in, Malik Scott can stay there. Get somebody to come in. I've been trying to do that. I don't want to be in the corner. Let me show you what you're supposed to be doing. That's more important. And the rest of your life, you're going to be like saying, man, what the hell was I waiting for? I guarantee you. All this therapy, all this other stuff. When he fights, what do he need? He needs skills. He doesn't need no therapy to do his skills. He don't need therapy. He don't need somebody else to say, oh, I think you better get this. Or you better. He needs somebody to show him how to block punches, survive in that ring. And they're paying all this money with other people. That's the
problem. And we got 40 years later, we're still talking about Terrible Tim, the defensive moves he had, the offensive moves he had, and it's available out there. And you know, I don't understand it either. I don't get it either, man. Hey, I just George Jakovic. We wanted to get him on the show earlier. George is in Virginia with his wife and his kid. He just got my text. I was gonna have George come up here, but hey, man, hey Tim, you've been on here with me for an hour, bro. I mean, a great amount of wisdom, man.
Let's do it again because these boxers need our help. And it's a shame that a powerful boxer like Deontay Wilder, they made big time money, he was in big fights, and he has to go down like this. He don't need them. Listen, man, he don't need the therapy. All you have to do is listen. That's how easy it is. You don't need that therapy to make you a champ. You don't need this other person to talk to you. You do need the other person to motivate you if you like them. You need somebody to show you the right skills so you could get up and say, hey, that's how I wanted to fight. You know what I'm saying, Bruce?
Yes, I do. Bro. Hey, Al Rockman, salute, bro. Al Rahim is out there, man, from Pro Se Sports, man. If you see, I got the Pro Se hat over here. I'm gonna get a wool cap so I can wear it during the show, man. I gotta wear my hoodie. It's cold. I gotta keep this head warm, bro.
One last question, and then we're gonna leave, okay? Yeah, Q Ball, Reed Q Ball. He said he stood. Go ahead. You see that? He stood
flat-footed.
Go ahead.
Flat-footed to ANS square half. The fight footwork non-existent. Okay, yeah. I mean, it was a terrible exhibition, man. And you know, I would. If I put my 2 cents in, to me, it's inactivity at that age. Your body doesn't come back. People are talking about comparing him to George Foreman. When George Foreman came back at that age, he fought every freaking 3 weeks, man. He was fighting 10, 15, 20 times a year, when he came back. He was, because that body has to stay limber. Terrible Tim Witherspoon, he goes to the gym every day. He knows if he takes a week off, it's going to get stiff. It's not going to be as fast and sharp. You got to keep that engine. You got to take it out for a ride every day. And I think that's the problem with Deontay Wilder, the inactivity at his age. Too many yes men around him. And hey man, I don't know if he's going to box again, but I don't think there's any demand to see him and Anthony Joshua. And
let me say one more thing. This is very important what I'm about to say. #X Face Boxing. And he's our family. We love him. He said Wilder never had any skills. He's not going to learn at 40 years old. Let me say this to you, Hash. I was a sparring partner. I mean, I was a young kid, up and coming. Everybody knew I was tough. They figured, hey, Tim going to be champ one day. I was a sparring partner to several people. And at a young age, I was around a lot of people, just being a sparring partner and helping. So my trainer, Slim Robinson, Herbert Muhammad, Herbert, was it Herbert? No, it was oh God. It was Eddie Mustafa's management. They hired Slim to train him. He turned Eddie Mustafa around. Eddie Mustafa around and stuff like that. I was his sparring partner. And other people did this. It's never too late for you to come back and be a champion and stuff like that. As long as you have the right teacher, you'll get the confidence. You'll get the confidence from them. So I'm just saying, I was a witness to Slim changing Eddie Mustafa, and Eddie Mustafa win the championship after Slim taught him. They hired Slim. Baha Muhammad up there in New Jersey hired Slim, and Slim would take me everywhere. Slim would take me with Mike Rossman. He took me with Eddie Mustafa. He took me with somebody else. I was their sparring partners, and they won the title. So all these things that everybody's saying is beautiful for our show. But let me tell you this. Okay, 38, 39, 40, yeah, you pushing it, you still get the job. You got the right people behind you. Go ahead, Bruce.
No, bro. I mean, I've had you now for over an hour on here, and I know it's a great thing to have. Thank you, man. Hey, man, happy birthday, brother. Happy birthday, Tim Witherspoon, man. Everybody out there, I appreciate having him on here, man. Tim, God bless you. Brother.
Thank you. Love you, man. Talk to you later.
Peace.
Okay. All right, we out of here. We out.
Oh, man, awesome. We're out for sure, man. Hey, I was very fortunate to have Tim Witherspoon on here. You know, we got some opinions on Deontay Wilder, and which I don't know. I think it's I could be wrong. I think it's going to be his last fight. I think it should be his last fight. I think he has plenty of money. I don't think the reflexes are there anymore. I don't think his head is there anymore. Ayahuasca and boxing do not mix. What can I say, man? I think we've seen his better fights. Will he be a first ballot Hall of Famer? I mean, Tim Witherspoon's not in the Hall of Fame. So this says a lot right there. Lance, how we doing, brother? Appreciate it. Appreciate you coming by. But anyway, bro, thanks everybody for coming in here, man. Got to I put the jazz on earlier because I couldn't put it on when Leon was here because we had such a shitty transmission going on. But that's the Eden Barquette Quintet, and they're playing live at Smalls Jazz Club right now as we speak. Eden Barquette on the baritone sax, Chris McCarthy on the piano, Pablo Minares on the bass, and Jay Sawyer on the drums. And I'll probably go over to Smalls Jazz Club when I leave here and dig on a little jazz. So thank you much for coming by. This is Bruce Gass, boxing, jazz, and more. And I'm out of here.
Shout out Bruce Gass, aka Token 2. You know I had to drop a track for my boy.
Where you at?
Yeah, I've been in your wrestling boys out here telling favors. I'm the hardest nigga, I ain't signed to no label. Hey, Bruce Gass putting no fights on the table. Calling that boxing since Kane versus Abel. Smoking so much gas, you would think that shit was fake. On the people's champion like Muhammad Ali. Shut up, Bruce Gass. One day we gon' meet. Yeah, we gon' blow it down. We gon' smoke hella weed. Yeah, we gon' blow it down. Take a hit out the Token 2. Slipping hella shots. Feel like Tyson with the peak. Little Glock by my side, but it hit just like Isaac Cruz. Shout out, man. Chat real shit. That's my fucking dude. We always cooking on the panel. Strapped to my side. I ain't talking about no sin. Bruce passed me the blunt. I'ma light it like a candle. Hey, non-stop bars, man. I always spit flames. Feel like Bruce Gass always got a different strain. Bitch, you ain't like me, you can never feel my pain. You win and you lose, well, this a fight game. Don't beef on the net and the shit won't change. Said that on the stream, you gotta do it for the game. Said that on the stream, you gotta do it for the chat. I ain't undisputed. Yeah, hold on, I ain't undisputed, but I want all the straps.